I kind of struggle a bit to find some cons to tell you about. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today we have quite a lot to talk about this handbag, so let's not waste any time. Let's just dive right in. So here is my Louis Vuitton Boulogne, and I bought this in February last year, so it's been about 14 months now. This is not the original version of the Boulogne. Louis Vuitton actually released the Boulogne in the early 2000s. That version was a little bit taller, so it looked a bit squarer. Also, it didn't have a chain. The strap that it came with was not detachable as well. So there was actually quite a number of improvements to that version. But the fact that they brought it back kind of tells me that it was quite a successful version also at that point in time. The bag measures 29 centimeters by 9.5 at the base here on the side, and the height is 16 centimeters. It is made of monogram canvas with some black leather trims at the four corners. There's some leather piping here as well, and also leather tabs on the two sides. There is a leather adjustable and removable strap. There's also a removable chain. There's no feet. Also, no external pockets on the outside. There are two zipper pulls which open up to a textile lined interior. There's also a slip pocket on the inside. And you can see the words Louis Vuitton Paris on one of the corners. The strap drop is 31 centimeters at shortest, and at the longest setting is 50 centimeters. The chain drop is 25 centimeters.
And here are the weight measurements with and without the strap and chain.
When I bought it last year in February, it was about 5 days before the impending price increase, and I paid Singapore dollars 2,990. I will put the conversion to USD somewhere up here based on today's exchange rate. When the price increased, I think it was like 16 February, it went up to 3,250 Singapore dollars. And today, when I checked the website, it has gone up a little bit more. Today it is at 3,300 Singapore dollars. So let's see what fits inside. It can fit an umbrella, my mini pochette, I can add in a recycling shopping bag, tissues, key pouch, card holder, lipstick. It tends to fill up pretty quickly because of the tapered sides, because of the trapezoid shape, and also the slightly curved top. So this one is kind of like a mini hobo style. So because of that, you technically can't fill everything right up to the top. You can, but you won't be able to zip it. As you can see, if I have everything stuffed in, it will be right at the top, and you risk having your things fall out if the bag tips over. There's some slight bulging, but it fits your essentials. So why don't I do another what fits by taking out the umbrella, and then I think we'll have a lot more capacity. I can now put in this phone. It's a huge Mi Max. There is my mini pochette, tissues and shopping bag. You do need to organize your bag a little bit. My card holder, my key pouch, and then I can have my lipstick. right at the top. Doesn't bulge out as much now because I have removed the umbrella. If a long wallet can go in, so I'll just show it to you. Yes, long wallet can fit in. So now let's talk about the pros of this handbag. The fact that it is made of canvas mostly makes this bag super lightweight and comfortable to carry. It is also good for rainy days because you don't have to worry about water stains on it, you just wipe it off. Also, if you notice, there are some pretty good design elements. It's not just a plain piece of canvas sewn together and then, you know, with a strap attached to it. If you notice, there are actually some design elements to it, like the 4 corners in leather, the piping, and even tabs here. Having the black leather trims also give me peace of mind. I don't worry about stains. They do come in the other version with the usual vacata leather, but I didn't want that because I didn't want to deal with vacata. In fact, I bought this bag quite by accident because I didn't go into the LV store asking for this bag, but when I went to the store before the price increase, apart from buying the other bags which I've shown in my unboxing video, that was actually my very first YouTube video, my unboxing of my LV haul. But then I asked the SA to give me a recommendation of a monogram canvas bag that has not the vacata but a black trim, and she brought this out to me, and then I fell in love with it and bought it. Now the chains, both the chains as well as the straps are removable, which is excellent because then you can remove them entirely if you want and put on other straps. Maybe you want to get a guitar strap and then change it out to a different look, and you can even remove the chain and put it on another handbag. So actually, it's for the price, I think you can actually have a lot of play with this bag. I think I'm going to demonstrate this chain on another bag in a moment. But yeah, I like the entire design element. I always like trapezoid bags anyway, so I really like that. And having the zip also gives it security. And on top of that, if you look at the design of the pulls, and not forgetting, there are 2 zipper pulls instead of 1. So it gives it a bit of a tweak. It just gives it a nice balanced look to it. And the zipper pulls has a nice design as well. It's not just a flat piece of metal. And also, I find that having these gaps or these holes on it gives it a sense of modern look and also a sense of airiness to it instead of having a solid metal piece. Now, as for the adjustable strap, it is really very interesting. They are not the usual buckle kind of strap. Instead, you adjust them by unsnapping the buttons. Now it's on the middle setting, so as you can see, there are actually these buttons on the 2 ends on the inside of the 2 corners. So if you want to adjust it, you basically unsnap it on the 2 sides, and then you let it go all the way to the meeting point right at the top, and then you see the 2 buttons here. Then you snap them in place and you have them at the longest setting now. And then to put them at the shortest, as usual, unsnap, you push the 2 sides, the 2 ends of the strap. I have to set it down easier. Then you just pull it all the way until it finds the end button there. Then you snap it in place, go to the other end. Voila! So this is at the shortest setting. Now I love, it's just 3 settings, but it's good enough for me. I love the strap. I love this length because I really enjoy carrying it like this on my side. This one sits just perfectly here. I can still reach for my things without removing the bag from my shoulder. And also the other thing about this strap is you don't have the excess leather sticking out at the end as you do with some most of the other handbags that has these holes settings. Let me find something else, another bag to demonstrate to you. For most handbags with the loop, it will still have a little bit of the excess strap sticking out, whereas for this very, I'd say it's quite an ingenious design, you don't have any of those excess strap jutting out at all. Really love this. And this is my Fendi baguette. I really love the chain being removable. I can attach it to another handbag and convert my other handbag to an evening bag. Oops. There you go. Isn't that lovely? Benefit of having a textile lining. This helps to keep the weight down. I know some of the monogram or some of the other handbags under LV come with microfiber lining, and that tends to be a bit heavier, so I like that it has the textile lining instead on this bag. In case you are wondering whether having a D-ring to be shared between the two straps, or rather a strap and a chain, would cause them to scratch each other, actually no, because of the fact that they will flop down to one side and you won't have them actually meeting each other. You can see the chain goes downwards, so the clips actually do not scratch each other. And if you are using the chain, the strap goes down. And now for the cons. I kind of struggle a bit to find some cons to tell you about. Well, okay, the black interior makes it hard to find your things, right? Even trying to show you the interior was a problem for me because it is pitch dark, so you might find it a bit difficult to look for your things, especially if your SLGs, your pouches and other things are also a dark color. So that tends to be a bit of a problem, but that can be solved if you get yourself an organizer in the lighter color. The other thing is, of course, being a textile lining means that it can get dirty and you won't be able to clean it. This bag doesn't have feet. Then again, it is kind of, like I said, a mini hobo style, so having feet wouldn't be quite appropriate. It would look kind of funny. But if you're someone who must have feet on your bags, then this one doesn't have feet. So the other con is that because it is a trapezoid shape, it cannot store many things. You can technically fill it up to maybe halfway if you want to be able to close it or zip it up comfortably. Although it is this wide and this tall, you can't put everything right up to the top unless you're willing to leave it open. So I wanted to let you know, in case you are somebody who really needs to carry a lot of stuff, and just by judging by the dimensions, you might think that it can fit a lot. It cannot. So as you can see, it tapers up. So here's one more look at it in terms of wear and tear for the 14 months of usage. And I did use this bag. This is one of my favorite everyday bags, and there is, I can barely see any kind of damage. It's absolutely no damage to the canvas, except that there's this wonky, if you can see some vertical lines on it on the canvas. Now, I cannot remember if they were there from day one, but I did notice, like, when I was trying to do this, preparing for this video, that there was some vertical lines on it. Well, it's on both sides anyway. But as far as scuffs, scratches are concerned, there's nothing to report. No signs of wear at all. Not even on the straps. Perfect condition. So what are my thoughts about this bag? I think it is quite clear. I love it. As I said, I just love that it's lightweight. I love the way it sits on my side, the way that I can access my items directly. And also, I think it is an excellent travel handbag because of the multi-function You only need this one bag, so you can lengthen it and wear it cross-body if you want to go sightseeing or shopping, and then you have your hands free. You don't have to worry about it slipping off your shoulder. And then if you want to wear it just a bit nicer, you can wear it on the shoulder on the shorter setting. In the evenings, remove the strap and just leave the chain on, and you have a nice evening bag. You can save a lot of luggage space. You don't have to bring like 2 or 3 different handbags for your travel. Just bring one handbag and you're good to go. So I think it's really good. Like that it is carefree, monogram, wipeable. Even for the leather, it's black, so no worries about stains. So I absolutely love this bag. So that's it for today's review. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below whether you are planning to get this handbag. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and will give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!